Yo, what's up, guys, and welcome back to the What's Good podcast featuring today Simon and Randy.
And no one else.
Yeah, no one else.
But we're in person.
Yeah.
We were going to try and get a guest, but I mean, this was very last minute planning to do it in person anyway.
Yeah.
So no guest today, but next week.
Yes.
Who do you want to see? Let us know.
Let us know.
And we'll probably not get them, but we'll probably get someone else.
Yeah. We've got a couple of options.
We do.
Very keen on getting them in.
Although one of the options that you keep saying, probably not this soon.
What's that?
Talia.
Why not this soon?
Because we said about getting her on
Oh, yeah. I remember.
another time when she has something.
That makes sense. I do remember now. Yeah.
Yes. But I'm going to dive straight into the What's Good questions.
Ooh. Okay,
so
I've got my Switch ready.
Randolph some topics, and he's going to tell me lights on or off.
Yeah, I will do that.
Chocolate in the fridge.
Oh, my light's staying on, baby.
You never just leave it out.
Nah, always in, 'cause it has to be crunchy.
Have you seen how much chocolate we have on the table?
Yeah. Is that for that TikTok?
No. So Craig David got it for JJ.
Oh, yeah. Just,
Flex,
little flex. Little flex.
But he hasn't put it in the fridge.
JJ.
And it's really angered me.
To be fair, it wouldn't fit, would it?
The Toblerone, no. But the other one.
Right, yeah.
The dairy milk.
I love it in the fridge.
That's a really weird phrase.
Way of putting it.
No, I'm definitely fridge.
I think I've changed the camera and I think it's bad.
Why?
It keeps changing.
What do you mean?
Like changing light.
Okay, fix it.
Right now.
Yeah.
It's gonna go dead dark then though.
Do what you want.
Because did you use it with Talia?
I don't know.
So it's a bit orange. So I changed it to this one.
Don't know, mate.
You tell me, guys, we're gonna do this live.
Randolph, he's about to change what mode it is, which means it stops recording. Yeah, but you just need to keep going, mate. Keep going. Oh, he's made it dark and he's pressed record.
That's better. That is better.
Hella dark. Now it's moody.
Bruh, what's Joel gonna do?
What do you mean? Just put a screen saying like technical difficulties.
They can still hear us though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, calm, okay. Oh,
Yeah.
panic. Guys, I'm panicking
why
so
are you
hard.
making it like a big issue?
I don't know. I'm panicking. Ah!
All right.
All right.
We've got chocolate in the fridge.
Love it. You love it as well, right?
I do love it. Yeah.
It's so good.
Yeah.
Because like I don't mind chocolate being a bit like
Gooey or something.
yeah, but I want the choice to be able to like make it gooey.
Okay.
As in like, okay, if I want it gooey, I don't like that word. If I want it a bit warm and I want it, not like solid, I'll just take it out for a bit.
Depends what kind of chocolate it is though. Because like an after eight, for example.
Yeah, no.
I wouldn't put that in the fridge.
Me neither.
But that's chocolate not in the fridge.
But it's also got mint in it.
Okay. I wouldn't put a Snickers
Yeah.
in the fridge.
Big crunchy, sorry.
Yeah, that'd be too crunchy.
Yeah. But then again, you take it out, let it sit.
Okay. All right.
Move on.
Next one is the name Steve.
I have to say yes.
Why?
'Cause in my videos, I've got a guy who I call Steve the Sleeve Guy.
Okay.
So if I don't have sleeves ready and I'm unprepared for my video, I'm always
So
like, oh, yo,
would you
Steve,
name
pass a sleeve.
Would you name your child?
No. It's the most bog standard name out there.
You're saying this, but the light is still on.
The name's dead because I use the name in humorous ways. The light's on. You know what I'm
Humorous
saying?
ways, you say Steve the Sleeve Guy.
Yeah, but then I also think back in any video when I'm always referring to someone off camera, it's always Steve. Oh, it's Steve. I don't know why.
Because it's the most bog standard name in your head.
Yeah. Sorry, Steve. Oh, if if the bodyguard Steve is watching, I'm so sorry.
Damn.
Don't beat me up, bro.
He won't watch this.
No, he won't.
No.
Steve's a good guy.
He'll get tagged.
Yeah. Oh, damn it. Damn it.
I like the name Steve.
Same me. I love it. Great name.
I actually don't. I wouldn't call my kid
Wow.
Steve. Yeah.
Well, you know to punch Steve.
I just don't like boring names.
Like Andrew.
Like Andrew, like Simon.
What? You call me boring.
Your name is boring. Simon's a boring name.
Randolph?
Randolph's not a boring name, but it's barely a name.
It is a name.
Barely.
Barely. What do you mean? It is though. You can't say it's barely a name.
It's barely a name. I don't know anyone called Randolph. You're not called Randolph. That's why you asked me what I thought of Andrew.
I know. I'm sorry.
You're right, bro.
Bro.
You're having a nightmare.
Wow.
You're having a shocker, bro. This Pokemon's in your head.
I know.
Okay. Jeans with holes in.
On girls, yes. On me, no.
Just in general.
No. I don't like them. If I was like the hole in the jean, I think that was kind of nice, but not on me though.
Well, the light's still on.
Oh, so no. Off. My light's off. My light's off, people.
What?
I'm a stinker.
You're actually having a...
Can we start again?
You reek.
Can we start again?
So you don't like if your mate turns up and he's wearing jeans and they have holes in the knees.
Oh, I don't care about his. I just don't want mine to have holes in. It's a bit cold, isn't it? You get like, if a breeze comes by, you get a bit of like a cold knee.
I'm going to be honest. My light would be straight off. I think they are the most pointless thing.
They are pointless.
You're paying for half a trouser.
Yeah.
You're paying for some shorts, but you're paying full trouser price.
Yeah, you're paying someone trouser price for them to just like cut a hole in it with
Yeah.
scissors. I've seen people make them before. They just cut a hole in.
I don't like him. I don't like him at all. I think they're stupid. If you wear them, you're stupid.
You should feel bad about yourself.
Next one, casinos.
Like staying on.
Okay, what do you play? What do you dabble in?
I like to do roulette. I like to do
Hate it.
blackjack.
Love it.
And I love doing the machines, man. So when we went Vegas,
In Vegas, yeah.
when we went Vegas, Laura and I, bro, literally spent maybe half of our whole trip on the Game of Thrones machine. Can you remember? I think you were there once.
Yes, I remember. And I hate
that one machine, bro. We actually did really well and then lost it all. So also, if you're watching this and if you do obviously gamble, don't gamble without
gamble responsibly.
Yeah, gamble responsibly. So when I say I like casinos, I like going with the money that I know I'm going to lose, but I don't like gambling. You know.
Yeah, I feel like I have quite a good self-restraint.
Yeah,
like I know. Okay, this is the most I'm going to spend tonight.
Yeah,
and it's quite low amounts.
And sometimes I would go over it, but even still, if I went over it, I'd still be prepared to spend it.
Yeah, I mean, you'd spend it on a night out.
Exactly. Yeah.
So, and when you're in Vegas and stuff, you get like a double vodka Red Bull at the table, and this sounds really rude, but you tip them what you want.
Yeah.
So you tip them
effectively free.
Yeah, like they normally expect like a couple dollars.
Yeah.
And I'm like, for a double vodka Red Bull, it's probably very watery.
Yeah, but that's the issue. The drinks are so watery.
Yeah.
I would tip more if they gave an actual drink.
Yeah, like if it was like a mad drink. But
yeah.
I wonder if you could, what the like biggest drink you could order is. Like, could you order like a pina colada or something like that?
Yeah.
And then they come over and you're like, here's $1.
Yeah. I mean, effectively, the reason they want you to keep drinking is that you keep spending more gambling.
Oh yeah. 100%.
So it's like that's the main reason. Any tips just go straight to the waitress. You know.
So tip for you if you want to go Vegas on a budget, basically go to the tables, put some money on, and go. Oh, I'm sitting this hand out. Order a drink, pay $1, and then cash in.
Easy, yeah.
You got a drink for $1, and
your drink will be weak.
Your drink will be weak, but
no, I enjoy it, man. I don't like playing poker at casinos. I've never done it. I would like to do it if we went and got like a private table with just us. I feel like I'd enjoy the private like casino setting of poker, but not the actual.
And you have you have the dealer who's like fair. It's not. It's no one that you can really get angry at, kind of thing.
Yeah, everyone's suited up.
Yeah, that'd be sick.
Yeah,
yeah. I just don't like roulette. I used to only play roulette, and then I realized I've never ever walked away with more money.
No, because whenever you win, you then put it on red or black, and you just lose it.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
you can win. I think roulette's the one where you can win the biggest, but you can lose the biggest. Or lose the most.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess so.
I've seen JJ do some disgusting things on a roulette table.
I don't know if I want to say some of them.
Yeah. One night, so the first time I went is when I was filming for him. So I was like in his suite in a different room. And then I woke up at like 4 a.m. and I was like, my door was open and then his door was open. So I was like, I hope he's all right. Because like, he kept going playing roulette. Went into his room and he's just gone. 4 a.m.
Yeah.
Damn gambling.
Honestly, the amount of times we'd be in Vegas and we'd say like, oh yeah, should we all meet at, it's like 5 p.m. or something. And like, I'd be with you or whatever.
Yeah.
And we're like, all right, should we all meet at 7 to go get dinner?
Yeah.
And then it'd be 5 p.m. and we're saying, oh, what's everyone up to now? Like we've got 2 hours. Oh, then we're just going to go. And JJ's like, oh no, I'm just chilling. Yeah. And then we'll walk into the casino and he's just sat on his own at the table.
On his own. He doesn't tell you. He's like, oh guys, you want to go gambling? He'll say, I'm going to go just chill in my room.
I think it's because he doesn't want us to judge him.
Yeah, he does. Yeah.
He is one of those people, as much as I love him, he's one of those people who will bet, say you bet $100, lose it, put another 100 in and you're up $20. You go, oh, how much you do it? Like, what you doing? And he's like, oh, I'm up 20.
Yeah.
You're like, what about the other 100 that you just lost?
Yeah.
Whereas I'm very pessimistic.
Yeah.
And I think like the whole trip, I'm down this much.
Exactly. I guess like even for him, it's like, say we have a number in our head that we're willing to spend, his is just higher. So like, he may lose a lot more, but that's what he was willing to lose.
Yeah. And it's still like, it's not like for him a huge amount.
Just percentage, basically.
Yeah. And to be honest, he is one of those people that when he spends more, he works harder to make up for it. Whereas I just don't want to spend.
Yeah. I feel sick if I lose.
Same. If I go over my limit, that day is ruined.
Yeah, for sure.
All right. One Direction.
Can I go like middle? Like I can't, can I?
No.
Yeah, my light's on.
Damn, okay.
Nothing against the lads.
They have some bangers.
Got some bangers.
Okay.
When you walk and I do and I'm saying it. No? How's it go again?
I have no idea what you're saying.
You just know you know that you're beautiful. Oh. Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that one.
Was that song you were just humming?
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, I did not get that.
When you stare at me and it's clear to see.
Oh, okay.
You and me are.
Is that the lyrics or are you making
No, I think I'm making it up. I'm close.
okay.
I think I'm close. Let me know in the comments if I'm close. Subscribe to the channel as well, man.
Yeah, everyone subscribe.
We don't call it out enough.
So what was that? Well, how did you get to subscribe?
I don't know. I just thought I was going to say comment down below. And then I thought that engagement. And I thought as YouTubers we're supposed to
Yo, yeah, everyone subscribe. We're trying to hit 500,000 minimum by Christmas.
We are.
Yeah. Let's do that.
Subscribe now.
Subscribe now. Hey, you.
I used to love that.
What are you doing? Stop.
Yeah. I was going to continue. But
all right. Well, this isn't actually written down, but Harry Styles. Light on or off?
Again, yeah, I've got nothing against the guy. My light's staying on.
Okay. Zayn Malik.
My light's staying on.
Liam
I'm
Payne.
thinking.
Liam Payne.
Yeah, my light's staying on.
Louis Tomlinson.
But I'm going to say on for them all.
Niall Horan.
Yeah, on.
I do know the names of all of One Direction.
Oh, nice. I got no issue with any of them.
I don't have any issues with any of them. I'd say, do you have any? This is weird. Do you have any favourites?
One likes golf and hangs out with Rory McIlroy, the Irish one. I think that's
Niall.
No, yeah, he's cool.
Okay.
Zayn, I guess he makes good music.
So Zayn was the first one to leave. I don't know why we're doing a lecture on One Direction.
History of One Direction. Let's go.
I just have a slight dislike for him because he cried on X Factor because he was getting taught how to dance and he didn't like it.
Yeah.
So he ran off.
So,
but he's more famous than me now, so who cares?
Yeah.
Who really cares?
Who really cares? He can also sing better than you.
He can.
Yeah.
He's also. No, I'm not gonna say it. Louis Tomlinson though. He's the one that played for Doncaster.
Oh yeah, I know him.
Yeah. Don't like him.
What? Why?
He played for Doncaster.
Oh. They lead rivals.
Not rivals, but they beat us in the playoff final. Yeah.
Unlucky.
And I was there. 1-0.
Well,
so I don't like him.
Speaking of football, aren't Leeds now ahead of Arsenal?
Leeds are. We're fifth.
Come on, Leeds.
Well, I don't. There's a game going on now or whatever. Yeah. But we're fifth. After our game, we were third.
That's crazy.
Yeah. How mad is that?
Actually, unreal.
We beat Villa.
Yeah.
We stomped them.
And the fact that you beat Villa, usually wouldn't mean much, but
they just beat Liverpool.
Yeah, they are on fire.
Yeah.
So
they were unbeaten.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Not anymore. So Everton, and then they just lost to Southampton.
Yeah.
This season's crazy, yo.
Cray.
All right. Non-alcoholic beer.
My light's staying on. Okay. If I had to choose, I would choose the alcoholic version. But if I'm driving, I would choose. There's definitely a need for it for both consumers and businesses.
I swear, non-alcoholic beer is actually still alcoholic.
No, it's not.
It has.
No.
I'm gonna look this up.
No, because you can drive without. You can
Yeah, but you can drive because there's such little percentage.
Oh well.
You can still drive after one beer.
Yeah, but what if I drink 1 million non-alcoholic beers?
I think you'd throw up because of the amount of liquid you've had.
10,000.
Non-alcoholic
1,000.
beer.
I'm going to open my drink, right, on camera, like ASMR. Ready?
That was a really bad pop.
I thought it was going to go boof.
Non-alcoholic beer percentage. I'm going to look stupid here. Yeah, look. Alcohol-free beer does contain a small amount of alcohol, up to 0.05%.
Times 0.05% on your calculator by 1 million.
0.05 times 1 million.
Yeah.
50,000%.
Wow, you're drunk.
Damn.
That's illegal. You can't drive on that.
Damn.
You can't drive on 50,000% alcohol. What the hell? What are you
Heineken 0.0 really alcohol free?
But Heineken's called 0% in it. It's called 0%.
See, look, it says Heineken 0.0 contains no more than 0.05% alcohol.
So they can't call themselves 0.000. They can only call themselves 0.0.
Yeah. Although you should round 0.05 up to 0.1.
Yeah.
So they should actually be Heineken 0.1.
Don't drink, guys. Stay in school.
What?
Don't know.
I remember the first time I had a non-alcoholic beer, I was like 17.
Yeah.
Underage. And I had 0.05 alcohol.
Oh, bad man.
But I was at a mate's house and there was like 10 of us.
Yeah.
And we all had non-alcoholic beers, but a couple of them didn't know it was alcoholic.
Okay.
And one of them started being like, what? Like, whoa, kind of thing. Like, is anyone else starting to get really drunk? And we were just like, we let it go for like 2 or 3 drinks. and then just showed them the thing. We were like, you realize this is non-alcoholic?
Yeah, it happens.
And
I think there is some sort of like what's I had it a minute ago.
I know what you're trying to say. The thing where it's like placebo.
Placebo effect. Because like when we were kids and we used to drink like J2O or like Schlur, you did get a bit like bit hyper.
Because it was in a bottle.
Yeah. I think there's some science behind that.
No, I agree with you. Because then they started trying to argue, oh no, I was drinking a different one to you. No, you weren't.
Oh, I was drinking Schlur with alcohol inside. My mum gave me a shot.
Yo. All right. Mumble rap.
Oh.
So this one specifically applied to you.
Yeah, you got me on the rope. Wow. Because I make that type of music.
No, because you make the opposite.
Yeah, cool. Thank you.
You're very like, you're like idol in music is Jay-Z.
Yeah.
Against it. Not mumble rap.
I think I'll turn my light off.
Damn.
I'll turn my light off. What I will say is that there are styles of rap that are now categorized as mumble rap that shouldn't be categorized as mumble rap. You know what I'm saying? So like mumble rap originally is like bad artists, can't really hear what they're saying, you know, etc. But then like I wouldn't put Future in that class as a mumble rapper, even though a lot of people would.
What about Designer?
I say it was not.
But that's like one of those things again where people were like, what is he even saying?
Yeah, exactly. So I think like it depends on what each person defines it as. I like a lot of music that is defined as mumble rap.
Okay.
But it depends, you know.
Is there any specific artists in mumble rap that you think are trash?
No, because I probably wouldn't listen to them, you know. People like...
So you don't think they're trash?
No, but I don't know who they are because I didn't listen to them.
Let me if I type in biggest mumble rappers, Lil Pump. So this is exactly what you just said.
I'd say Lil Pump is, yeah.
Lil Pump.
Yeah.
Lil Yachty. Cardi B.
Yeah, so Cardi B, no. Like, no matter if you like it or hate it, it's not mumble rap.
Lil Uzi Vert.
Lil Yachty are, but I'm a fan of them. That's exactly my point.
Gunna.
Yeah, I love him.
Young Thug.
Yeah, that Young Thug was my example.
Future.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so they're all awesome artists and they are considered mumble rap. So I would leave my light on for all those artists. Even Lil Pump, to be fair, to an extent, I'll leave my light on for it. But I guess what I can say is the term mumble rap is my light's going off because I hate the term. It's just you can't. It's a negative term.
Yeah,
on a style of music.
Yeah,
it's like but yeah.
Okay. Next one. Cryptocurrency.
Well, actually, my light's staying on.
Boy, if you don't turn that light off.
Nah, my light's staying on.
Turn the damn light.
My light's staying on, but Simon made me turn it off. What I'll say is I think like the actual like crypto technology is sick, I think. And it's definitely, I can see like a future and, you know, I think it needs, you know, it would be great if that was like the payment method.
But why?
Because I think it's like, it's decentralized. So like you can't trace it, you know, it's much safer. Like,
is that safer?
In certain instances, yeah. Like if you're trying to like pay someone and it's like a legitimate deal, it's easy to just go straight in.
I guess, but my thing is like, is that not how they transfer money on the dark web and stuff like that?
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, so I guess it has got negative connotations for sure. But I think there's some cases like bank fees and stuff, like Visa fees. You could go without that; it'd be a lot easier. But I guess,
yeah, I get that. I
guess if something that's built to be unregulated, there's no way to regulate it, then, right? So I guess it can never really. I don't know enough about. First, watching, I don't know enough about crypto. All I know is people invested in it, made loads of money. People invested in it, made little money.
I banned every single word on Twitter. Like when I was following crypto. It, I literally I muted every single word to do with crypto.
Yeah,
because the amount of people that just took up crypto and suddenly became
an investor or like a trader,
and it was all they knew was Bitcoin was worth a lot.
Yeah, that was it. Yeah,
like I think if you researched it, fair enough, but I don't know.
I think the technology behind it and the whole blockchain. I don't know much about it, but what I've read about blockchain seems very, very cool and very, very helpful to a lot of people. But I guess the whole like trading, there's always someone who's going to be out there scamming you. So nah, not for me.
Okay, a shark's tale. Was in the film.
Oh,
not a genuine shark's tale.
Yeah, Will Smith, right?
Yeah,
my light's staying on. Love that film.
Yeah,
Working at the car wash. Yeah,
hey, yeah.
Might watch that soon with Laura.
It's a good film
if we get time. But yeah, I love that film.
And the last one, the letter J.
What?
I like to throw really weird ones in.
The letter J. Yeah, I like it.
Really?
It's like a T but bendier. And it goes under the line. sometimes, right?
What?
A lowercase J goes under the line.
Yeah.
I love that.
How is it like a T?
Because the T is one line down and one line across, but a J is one line across with one line down and then curls.
Okay, unless you're not talking capital J.
I'm talking capital
Maybe
J.
if you're not,
Yeah.
then it's like an I with a little
Yeah.
curve.
English language is crazy. Either way, my light's staying on. Letter J, love you.
Okay, that was weird.
Big up J.
Okay. All right. Well, that is all for the What's Good questions.
Dum.
If you have any you want me to ask Randolph, let me know in the Discord or that's about it.
Write him a letter and hope it gets to him.
Actually, check out my Insta story because I'm going to post one soon.
Ooh.
And I'll put like, give me random things to
Oh.
ask Randolph if he likes it or
And
not.
then you could just go to that story instead of having notes.
Yeah.
It'd be nice, actually.
That's what I'm going to do. So
We
make
should, do,
sure.
we should do that every week. We should have podcast ideas in that.
Yeah. Well, yeah, we're going to do that. So make sure you check out both of us on Instagram at Miniminter, at Randolph UK. No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I changed it on Twitch to Randolph.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
at Randolph
Instagram.
UK. Yeah. All right. Well, next up, as normal, we're going to talk about Sidemen Sunday.
Bro, and I watched it all.
So
And I've got questions as well.
Josh had questions.
But I'll explain in a minute.
So this video, firstly, the first thing, this might ruin one of your questions is the only issue.
Oh.
Actually, I won't say anything
No,
about
it's
it.
not a question. You're going to say 1 out of 10.
I wasn't, but
Oh.
it is 1 out of 10, quite drastically as
Give
well.
me the numbers. Give me the numbers.
Okay, so 1 out of 10. It's on 5.5 mil in 1 day, 1 hour. Number 2, the $50,000 race,
Okay.
4.8.
So close.
700k.
Oh, wow. Okay, yeah.
5.5 to 4.8.
Yeah, I don't know what's close to you guys, really.
Then 4.5, 4.5, 4. And then
It just makes me feel sick that, like, my channel's been popping, right?
and the numbers
It's
are.
still nowhere near that.
So the
What's your number 10?
Number 10 is Fall Guys in real life. So this is what I was about to say to you.
Right.
The Fall Guys in real life, we were all gassed by and we all said like, oh, this video should bang. It should bang. It's been number 10 and it's behind, you know, a drink bang, Trivial Pursuit,
Yeah.
etc., etc. And we said, so after 30 minutes, you can see where it is.
Mm-hmm.
Among Us in real life was number 1. And everyone was like, yeah, number 1. I pointed out Fall Guys in real life was number 2 at that point. So I said the first half an hour means nothing.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Yeah.
But the thing I wanted to say,
Yeah.
which I'm worried might be one of your questions,
Okay.
is I have previously said on this podcast,
Yeah.
is this one of your questions?
No, that you weren't
Okay.
going to do one.
That we weren't going to do it.
Things changed, though.
Well, what happened with this is it was when Calix was here.
Yeah. To be fair, I think we spoke about it after the podcast, though. I don't think we said it on here.
No, because someone on the video said, I swear Simon said they weren't doing this.
Yeah.
So when I said we weren't doing it, I said that we have seen other videos online of it being done, and it doesn't really work if you have all the aspects.
Yeah.
But when we were in a call one time, we were like, oh, what video do you do? I said, oh, let's do Among Us hide and seek. And at that idea itself was literally just go hide. One person is the killer.
Imposter. Yeah.
And they find.
Yeah.
They find them and that's it. And then all the guys together came up with this thing of like, okay, let's go. You have a couple tasks and then you can leave the house. The leaving the house thing was actually on the night we said, oh, leave the house if you do all the tasks.
Yeah.
And you know, oh, just do it for content kind of thing. Don't kill and then run after someone else. And,
Yeah.
you know, like we're making content effectively.
Yeah.
The aspect I don't think works is the meeting part and stuff like that.
Well, that's my question.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll stop there and we can answer these questions.
Right. So,
Firstly, what did you think of it?
good video. Yeah.
Okay.
Sick. I enjoyed it. I think it's very easy to make like a bad Among Us in real life.
Okay.
So I think it was good.
Okay.
Right. So let me go to my put it in a Discord. I've got a Discord channel with just myself in. So if I want to get something from my PC to me, I put it in there.
Smart.
Thank you. Right. So I'm going to start off with a really difficult question.
Okay.
Why is there a twirl wrapper on the floor when JJ's dead?
So, before... That's so random, I didn't even notice it.
Yeah.
Before we started recording, we were all outside.
Right.
When we were getting changed and stuff, we were at the front door. And TP, who helps us set up every video, etc., does a lot.
Yep.
She also brought a load of food, including chocolates. And
That's what I
sweets.
thought, yeah.
And we were like, all right, let's film. And JJ just shoves a couple chocolates into his pocket.
When he dies.
Well, he was literally just, I'll eat these, in my break kind of thing. If I get a break.
Yeah.
So then he dies at one point. Is this the second round you're talking about?
Yeah.
Where he dies with his hand in the air.
Then.
So he, for some reason, in the first round, put the 12, when we were getting the tour around to see all the tasks and stuff, for some reason put the 12 in the bucket where the tennis balls were.
Okay.
I think he decided, I don't want a 12. And then when he died in there, decided, I'm literally lying here and there's no cameras. This isn't after the first bit. If no one comes in, it's not footage. So I'm just going to eat that.
Yeah.
And then he dropped the 12 on the floor.
Yeah, because when someone put it in his mouth, I don't know if it's you or Ethan or something.
Wasn't me.
There was still a 12 in there.
In the bucket?
No, in the 12 wrapper. So at first I thought it was a wrapper, but then I was like, wait, there's one in there, JJ.
Yeah, so
eat that, mate.
He's opened it. And, eaten one.
That was a bit of an icebreaking question. The next one is a serious one.
Okay. Oh.
Did Vic actually die? Because I've not seen him in a few weeks.
You saw him 2 days ago.
I did.
You saw him yesterday.
I did, yeah. Just banter, but no, okay. Back to my serious questions, okay?
Wait. You saw him before?
No, I just thought it was a joke. And then you say I saw him. When I wrote that question down, it was the first round. He's the imposter in the second round, so he clearly didn't die.
Yeah. Randolph valued his Pokémon cards yesterday.
I did, yeah.
The video came out a couple of days ago for when you're watching this.
Yeah.
And how much do you reckon? Roughly. Like completely rough. Are we talking 1,000? We talking 100,000? We talking 10,000?
100? 200?
1,000?
No.
Dollars?
Yeah.
Oh.
No offense, but I wouldn't like...
Were they all bad condition?
If I get an email of that on like my randolphcollects@gmail.com, I'll just scroll past it. Also, if you do want to send me the cards, randolphcollects@gmail.com, just to say it more clearly.
Unless they're Arcanines, in which case... Tell him to pass you on to me.
Yeah, put it in the header.
Just Arcanines, though.
Yeah.
And they have to be like ones I don't have.
Unless it's a PSA 10 Aquapolis.
Yeah.
Then I'll have it because you've already got one.
Is mine a 10?
Yeah, one's a 10.
One is a 10. Not that one. That's a 9. Yeah, that's a 9.
Right, anyway, so I wish I put these in order because now I'll get to the one that we were speaking about. Okay. So why were there no meetings/death reports?
So the reason we said that is because...
So even though Simon was just going to speak about that anyway, I got my question in, so...
Well, we've seen loads of videos, and basically the hard thing is trying to... Like, it's very obvious who the killer is if you find the body or whatever.
In real life, yeah.
Yeah. Because you can't... It's not big enough. It's also, you can't vent. You can't...
Yeah.
You can't hide places because it is very obvious. All I have to do to check a room is just put my head in, and that's it.
Yeah, and also on Among Us, the game, when you call a meeting in, you automatically like transport to the meeting table. Whereas like, how would first of all you all be able to hear the meeting sound?
Yeah,
and then get around there
also,
in an orderly fashion without seeing anything.
I've seen some videos; they all have an air horn.
Yeah,
and they do it, and they cut to the meeting. But I'm like, you would have walked past.
Yeah, and you've seen
everything.
Yeah,
and you would see, so
body.
First round where I'm the killer. You would see, Harry and Toby are together and Josh and Ethan are together.
Yeah.
So at this point, it's either me or JJ. And when JJ's dead and Vic's dead,
narrows it down.
It's very obvious who it is. So we have to just carry on.
Yeah. So say that in Among Us as well. Say if you're in like the bottom of the map and there's a body in like the lower middle in storage or something, those who know the game. Say if someone calls a body in, you get transport back to the meeting table, right? Imagine if when the meeting gets called in, everyone walks slowly back to the table. I'll see the body. So it's like, it just doesn't make sense now.
Because there's a lot of comments that say, this is sick, but you need to do this, 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 and this. And the things they say are have meetings, which I don't think work because it's also a very short game. You have 10 people in the normal one.
Yeah.
We only have 7.
Yeah.
The other thing they say is you should wear, what's it called? Noise cancelling earphones.
Got you. Okay.
And my counter to that is it's a video.
Yeah.
We would literally, if I'm wearing them, firstly, I'm going to start shouting and not be able to have any interaction with anyone.
Yeah.
The other is night vision goggles and be able to turn out the lights. The issue with those is the camera would be awful.
Yeah.
Night vision videos always flop because they look terrible.
Yeah.
And me turning the lights off wouldn't really benefit me in any way. Unless I'm the only one with night vision goggles.
And no one else.
And then everyone knows I'm the killer.
Yeah, true. Actually, yeah. I think you did a great job of like balancing it between like a good concept and also a video. At the end of the day, it is a video. That's what people have to remember.
Exactly.
Like, it's very hard to like actually create a game of Among Us.
Yeah,
and then if you're going to go that far, just play the game.
Exactly. Yeah, that's what I mean.
You know,
It isn't. I think the only way to do it with all those factors is to stage it.
I think that's why Fall Guys flopped, because it wasn't realistic. I wanted you guys, when you fell off, to fall into goo and die.
Yeah, I know what you mean. That's why we had to choose the ones that.
Oh no, I was being sarcastic.
I know about the dying part.
Oh yeah.
Something like the slime climb.
Got you. Yeah.
The slime climb would have been amazing to do in Fall
yeah.
Guys, but it's physically not possible.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. So
You
like,
can't have slime rising and we actually just drown.
Sure. So you adapted this one in the right way. Even in Fall Guys, you adapted it in the right way as well, with things you could have done as well.
So Fall Guys, the issue I have is the fact that we did the spinning one just wasn't really good enough. The DoorDash was jokes.
Yeah.
And then the other 3 were basically just races.
Mm-hmm.
We needed more variety and it's too hard to film.
Yeah.
Whereas Among Us, ultimately it is hide and seek, but
yep.
Yeah.
For sure, I get you. Yeah.
Okay. Next question.
Next question is, easy one here, maybe. What was the building before it was abandoned?
I actually don't know.
Damn.
We were gonna use this video for a Halloween. It was gonna be a Halloween video.
Yeah.
And Harry found this place with TP, and we were gonna basically just explore an abandoned building.
Mm-hmm.
But then we all said there's nothing to that. When Joe Weller does it, firstly, it's one person or 2 people. You go around, it's very eerie and scary. There's not a film production.
He plays it up as well.
He plays it up, and it's 2 people going into an abandoned place.
Mm-hmm.
This is 7 people, and we normally have a camera crew or whatever.
Yeah.
It's not scary.
No.
So
maybe not enough for like an entire video.
Yeah.
But you could be like, oh,
we said, what are we going to do in the video? We're just going to walk around, because ultimately Joe normally just walks around, but it's entertaining because you actually fear for him a little bit.
Yeah.
7 people just walking around isn't scary.
No.
So we kind of had that idea, and it slowly just disintegrated because we realized there's not a video.
Yeah.
And then it turned into this, and we used that place for it. So I don't know what it was used for before, but
yeah, maybe it was the development room for Among Us.
Maybe, who knows? But it was a spooky place. I don't know if there's a question about the drive up to it. So
no.
we pull up at this gate. You gotta it's like a really shady gate. You open that, you drive down a single road.
Was it a slim shady gate, or was it quite thick?
What?
Like, was it a slim shady gate, or was it like a wide gate?
Are you trying to make it? Is this a slim shady?
Yeah.
Is this a joke?
M&M joke. Yeah.
Okay. I don't know how to answer that. What do you?
Or was it a slim gate, or was it a wide gate?
Sure.
Slim. Okay. Cool. It was very slim shady. Wow.
And then you drive down like a little archway of trees, like pitch black.
Yeah.
Get to a huge gate.
Yeah.
That looks abandoned.
Was it Gareth Gates? Or was it a regular gate?
Stop, man. Stop. And there's like Rottweilers on the right barking. Some guy just comes out this
barking.
dark. Some guy just comes out of this building, lets you in.
Was it Eminem? Go on, carry on.
Okay, carry on. Next question.
No.
Next question.
You can't carry on now.
Next question.
No, man, come out.
Next question.
You got to finish it
Next
now.
question.
You got.
Next question.
Okay. Next question is: can you continue the story about the man that come out?
No.
Oh, I'm sorry, guys. I fucked it. But hopefully it was funny. Right.
Fuck you.
So I was in a VC last night with Josh while I was watching it. In my Pokémon Discord, and he said that he gave me some questions.
Okay.
But I feel like the question here is crap.
Okay.
So Josh, you're awful. No, I'm joking.
This is weird because before this podcast, Randolph was like, "Oh, Josh gave me some really good questions."
Yeah, but you've already elaborated.
Okay.
So like, are you going to do it again? Is this a new way of doing hide and
that.
seek, especially while Among Us is popping?
I haven't really answered the first part.
True.
So we're thinking we want to do it again because it is banging.
But you did say it was literally hide and seek. So that's
But
answered.
yeah, it is. Yeah. I mean, we'd love to do it again and just do it in a different location
Yeah.
and make it, maybe have a couple guests.
Yeah, for sure.
Make it 10, maybe have 2 killers, but the fact that you can't vote people out, I would say stick to 1 killer.
Yeah, I agree.
Have more tasks and maybe make the tasks bigger.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Navy one would be good without being abandoned.
Well, yeah, no, we would do something like, try and find an app, like just a mansion,
Yeah.
like huge house.
Only because I'm thinking like the camera, you can make it like, this one works, it's like very dark and spooky, but you could make one where it's very clear and like the edit is super like more, as in more engaging in terms of where people are.
Yeah.
Like it was very
actually
hard.
put some GoPros around the whole way around the house.
I think one thing that was what was not bad at all, but one thing that I was confused at is the layout. Obviously, you had a map, but like it's very hard to see where people actually are.
Yeah, I know.
If you could find a way to like actually make it known, it'd be sick.
Yeah, I get that.
Yeah,
I get
or
that.
you could do like a shot outside of the mansion with like dots where you actually are, like infrared type thing. You can't do that, but someone could edit it.
Okay, I get you there. Yeah, yeah. I mean, this one, as I said, we were going to do a Halloween video. This one was a very quick turnaround.
Yeah, but the fact that it's done so well means you can now spend more time on another one, knowing that it will do well. Because the reason,
hopefully,
hopefully,
second ones normally don't do as well.
Yeah, but the reason you didn't maybe do this one as quick as you could have done is because everyone was like unsure whether it would do well because of the Fall Guys. Whereas like now you got a number one, and it's like actually this is doing well.
Yeah.
Then it's like okay, now let's go and do another one.
Yeah, for sure.
You know.
Yeah, I mean, we can make the tasks like much better, kind of thing. Because I always see in other videos when I see other people do it, they'll have just a couple pieces of paper that 1 to 10.
Yeah.
And they just have to order them.
Got you.
Or it's like, okay, you need to fill 3 cups at a tap. You just need to fill them up with water. And admittedly, that is quite like the game.
Yeah.
But they're not very visually amazing to watch.
No.
Like the cube thing, stacking the cube, making a cube, was decent because, like, for example, I struggled so much with it.
Yeah.
It became quite funny that
it was a hard one, wasn't it?
It's impossible. I was there for 5 minutes in 2 rounds.
Yeah, and Toby did it perfectly the first time.
I
couldn't do it
just
again.
spoiled something there. We have one more video coming up.
Oh, yeah.
On more
Sidemen.
Sidemen. We have one final round. And yeah, honestly.
Coming soon.
That cube is a bastard.
Yeah. Okay, dum. Why didn't you... Oh, we've already done that one.
What was it?
Why didn't you do meeting/death reports?
Oh, yeah.
In the first game, this is just a question for me. When you were chasing Ethan and Josh, did they not know you were an imposter, or did they know, but like for content, like?
So, I like saw Toby and Harry.
Yeah, and
I kill Harry.
Let's talk about this actually. Yeah,
so I kill Harry.
Yeah,
and then Toby runs.
Yeah,
and then I kind of mock Harry a little bit, and then I run outside, and Toby's telling them Simon's the killer. Simon's the killer. But at this point, they haven't seen me kill or know it's me.
They don't know for sure.
No, but it's pretty clear.
Yeah.
But it's not at the same time. And then I look, like, at the same time, Josh has been third impostering a lot.
Yeah.
And he does it in the game. So at this point, I could just be trolling.
Yeah.
So I come outside, chase them up. And at this point, I scream like "Daddy's home" or something like that.
Run up the stairs.
And I thought, okay, well, now I've just given away that I'm killer, but I think they know anyway.
Yeah.
I go upstairs and I see Ethan, but he doesn't immediately run. Yeah. And I think to myself, you know what? This is a video.
Yeah, for sure.
There's no point just killing someone walking off.
Yeah. And also, there's also no point, even if he thinks you're the killer, being like, you're it.
Yeah.
Just end the game. End it in the video.
Yeah. So I decided, okay, I'm just going to play with Ethan for a bit.
Yeah.
And it ended up, it created funnier moments because he walks past JJ and JJ's just going, staring at me.
Yeah. And Harry does it.
Yeah. And then we walk towards Harry and I'm like, oh, this is where Harry's dead. Oh. And then Harry just looks at Ethan, looks at me with really wide eyes. And Ethan thinks, that's where I was like, okay, Ethan knows.
Gotta kill him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Turn to him and go, oh.
Yeah.
Sorry, bro.
That was jokes.
But loads of the comments actually hated the fact that JJ was giving away that I was killer.
Yeah, you shouldn't do it.
It's funny though.
True, but
it's not like like for example, I'm the only one realistically that should be pissed because I'm the killer, and he's giving away me.
But I guess it's more. I think what people are thinking is that even though it is funny, it's like it could have created more funnier moments if that wasn't. So for example, say if like Harry didn't give it away that it was maybe you who killed him.
Yeah.
Then you need to may have been alive for much longer, and then there could have been like different moments. But then again, that moment was funny, so I guess it depends which one would be funnier.
True.
It is what it is at the end of the day, right?
Yeah. I mean, we try to do our videos real.
Yeah.
So if that happens, that happens.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
I mean, I found it hilarious. The way I walk past and he's literally just, his eyes are wider than I've ever seen them.
Yeah.
And he's just going.
I do get that as well at the same time. All right. Were there any tasks that you scrapped? And what tasks do you think need to be improved?
So Harry actually set up all the tasks.
Oh, that's pretty good for Harry.
It was his video.
Got you.
So,
good stuff, Harry.
I don't know. I actually can't answer the scrapped ones.
Okay.
Because there wasn't any on the day.
Right.
He just showed us.
Right.
Tasks to be improved. I mean, I hate that cube.
But it was content.
It is content.
That's where Ethan like puts it together, just smashes it
Yeah.
in line.
Yeah. The Jenga one is funny, but at the same time, I didn't realize. So in the second round, Vic kicks over the Jenga blocks.
Yeah, that's my favorite part of the video.
Really?
It gets kicked over, and then Josh goes, "Oh, it's been sabotaged." Wait, it's been sabotaged, and JJ goes, "I haven't sabotaged it." And then at that point there, Josh is like, "You're hella sus because you just said you haven't sabotaged it." And it's just, I don't know, that moment there was so funny for me.
Okay.
I can't explain it, but
Because like that, for example, we didn't speak about whether
that's
you can.
that's when everyone runs off because they think it's JJ then.
Okay.
And then they run off. JJ starts going after them, thinking it's Josh, but it's Vic. And then Vic says to JJ, "Oh, don't go that way. That's where Josh is. Come this way." They go right, and then Vic just kills him.
Okay.
But to be fair, Vic the Victioner, Vic was like fucking lethal.
I think the Jenga one was funny. What else? The cube, the weighing one, we can't do again.
Yeah,
but it was good for that.
That was really good. Let's see if you know who's been there.
Yeah, that which I really like that fact.
Yeah.
Because like the other ones you don't know. The Jenga one you can tell. Oh, there's been about 3 people, but you can't tell who's been here. He's up for start. And what else was there? The wire one.
Yeah,
that was funny just because you could, it's loud.
Yeah.
Which was good.
Yeah.
And
visual test kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what was the other one? There was one more in. What was the other one? Weights,
wire weights, Jenga, the ball one.
Oh, throwing the balls in.
Yeah,
that one's all right.
You should do next time. You should do a Simon Says one
with a little game.
Yeah,
he actually did
do.
link that, and it was the game that's like a pizza size kind of thing. I don't think that's visually that amazing.
Do a bigger one.
Yeah,
you got to do Among Us, big one where it's like literally blocks and a screen.
Or those things you used to get at like Kid Zone or whatever. If you ever went Kid Zone.
Yeah. I mean,
so those walls where a button lights up and you have to tap it instant.
Yeah.
One of those. Yeah. And you have to get like a score of 10 or something.
That was sick actually. Yeah, JJ did that when he was doing boxing.
Yeah. Something like that would be sick because that's visual as well.
Yeah, true. That's a good one actually.
Yeah, I think the next thing would be, okay, you have 10 people, 1 or 2 killers. You get bigger tasks. You get a much bigger place.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I agree. Well, I'm excited to see the next one.
Who knows? You might be in it.
Ooh, Big Randy. I'm a good imposter.
Big Randy.
I'll come in with a Pikachu hat. I think I didn't format these very well. Was there a kill cooldown / what were the rules on killing?
So this again, it was very just unwritten.
It's kind of like, just don't be a dick and don't be like, kill everyone.
Like where I'm in the room with Toby and Harry, I could just kill Harry, kill Toby.
Yeah, but the video's
it's not
dead.
very good for content. Whereas, like when I kill Vic first, I then kind of sat over him, like talking to him.
Yeah,
that was just as the kill down.
Yeah,
so I don't kill him and quickly run back to JJ. I could have probably gone back to JJ and not killed him, but yeah, we just said basically, if you kill someone, wait like a minute. Don't also track someone. Yeah. So I could have killed Harry and followed Toby, and then that's a guaranteed death for Toby.
Yeah.
But the whole point is I kill Harry, you let someone else escape.
Find him. Yeah, and then someone else find Harry. I thought, because it's funny when Vic killed Harry in front of 2 people as well.
It was in front of me and Toby. I think it was. Yeah. But that, again, he could have, it would have been so boring for a video if he had just killed all 3.
Yeah,
that's half
or
the
killed
group.
no one. Like him killing in front of you guys was funny because then you guys know. It's like, oh, Vic's the killer.
Yeah. So that kind of thing needs to be. It was more just okay. Remember, we are making a video.
Yeah, for sure.
Don't care. About it. If you don't kill everyone, it's not a big deal. Who cares? If you survive or if you don't, who cares? Just make the funny content.
Copying it too close I think would have been a bad idea.
Yeah,
for sure. Okay, building. I can do it again. Did Vic die? Why didn't you do meetings in the first game? Were there any tasks scrapped? Was there a twirl wrapper? Yeah, done.
That's everything.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that was the Sidemen Sunday. Among Us, it's doing bits. If you haven't seen it, feel free to check it out on the Sidemen channel.
Boom. Mic drop.
Probably another one at some point.
Explosions.
If there is,
Fireworks.
let us know on. This is probably a clip right now.
Yeah.
Let us know, or let me know, who you want to see if we were to get 3 more people. Would you want to see Randolph?
Maybe.
Would you want to see... please say like realistic people as well.
Yeah,
they're gonna go.
David Blaine.
I want to see David Dobrik. I want to see the Queen.
Yeah.
Say some YouTubers that
Put
were
it in the
actually
description.
we know.
And
Yeah.
while you scroll down to type that in the comments, click subscribe as well.
Yeah, subscribe while you're there as well. We're trying to
Come
get
on.
500k by Christmas. That's
Yeah.
right. If you're listening to the podcast, we've said it twice. Who cares?
Yeah.
Big
We're
work,
gonna get a
wanna
mill
find
one
about
day as well.
I really want to get a mill.
You're gonna get the most million plaques out the Sidemen.
So this is like an. It's not a real competition,
No.
but Vic has 7 million plaques. 1 million.
You know how
plaques.
disgusting that is, though.
I have 6.
That's even more. Well, no, sorry. That's just as disgusting.
It's not more.
It's not more. It can't be. It's just less disgusting than 7.
I don't see it as. I'm not seeing it as a competition. I see it more of like a.
That motivates
Wait,
yourself.
it's a motivation.
Yeah.
Seeing him with 7, now I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
cool. I need to get 7.
Yeah, it's not like you're mad at Vic for having 7 either.
Oh no! I'm happy for him. I hope he,
Yeah.
I hope he gets 8. I hope he gets 10.
Yeah.
But like knowing as well, my clips channel is
Yeah.
on like 650k.
Yeah.
This channel's on like 450.
We gotta get it there.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Like if we get both of them,
Yeah.
then fuck you, Vic. No, I'm joking.
I'm really wondering if my Pokemon channel will beat my main channel at this point.
At this rate, yes.
Yeah. I just hit 950k though.
Damn.
Because of the
Oh,
react-
you owe me £5.
I do owe you £5. You hit $1 million. We should put that on here. We'll put that in with DCMA. Though.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Simon just hit $1 million on Twitch. I congratulated you, but it was going so fast and you were celebrating, you never saw it.
I'm sorry.
So no, I'm sorry for not texting you, you know. But
Yes, I was streaming Among Us the other day, playing a big group game,
come on.
and I hit 1 million followers on Twitch.
Boom, that is sick.
Absolutely mental.
Yeah, so I owe him but what I will say is I did gain more subs in that time, but on a different
On a
channel.
different channel, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that channel's popped off more than anything, but we made a bet with those.
We did. I owe you money, yeah. Actually, oh, you know what? Flipping hell. Sitting on a duck, man. So the $5 was in here. It's been in here for ages. The $5?
Yeah.
£5? And I took it out recently.
Yeah.
Should I give it to you?
If you want, you could give me a different Pokemon card.
Yes, I will.
Yeah. It just has to be a cheap one.
Got you. No, I'll give you an Arcanine.
Yeah.
Or
a
a Growlithe.
Growlithe, yeah.
It's so funny. Going through Vic's collection, every time we see a Growlithe, I was like, it's Simon.
You're sat there that's worth about $3. Simon will pay 50.
yeah, exactly.
But yeah, that was insane.
Yeah.
To hit 1 million
Congrats.
followers. And, yeah.
Big. And you were only on like 500k not too long ago.
When I started, I started November 1st last year. And I think I was on about 350k.
Jeez. Because I remember in the
literally
podcast
1 million.
you were saying try and get us to 500k.
Yeah.
And that happened quick. And then now.
So it's well, I mean, what?
just under a year.
We're about 4 days off it being, 4 or 5 days off it being literally a year.
That's it.
And I'm so gassed by it. I'm loving Twitch still.
You enjoying it? You're gonna stream today, innit? On the time
I am,
recording
yeah.
this.
The only thing I'm not loving is the copyrights.
Yeah, big with this. So yeah,
Isn't it DMCA?
yeah. I made a mistake. Sue me like they're suing everyone. Nice. Thank you. So yeah, for those who don't know, a while ago there's a big uproar about all the DMCA claims that are going on right now. So pretty much Twitch has always been known for a place where you can go and just use whatever music you want.
Yeah.
But that was always never true. It was just like you just got away with it. And like if they had a problem, they would just mute your stream after, so your VOD would get muted rather than you getting claimed or you having any like repercussions. So now labels and copyright holders are starting to actually file complaints and actually strike channels now, which obviously can at the end of the day result in your channel being banned.
Yeah.
And it's not like something like if your channel gets banned because of a DMCA claim, it's not like Twitch can easily just rescind it because they have to deal with the claim.
Yeah, I think if your channel gets banned, like it's done.
I think a lot of people don't get that. Even on YouTube as well, when your video gets claimed, it's nothing to do with YouTube.
Yeah.
It's like, I mean, it is on their platform, but you have to deal with the copyright holder.
Yeah.
YouTube can't do anything. It's not like they don't own your video and they don't own the content you're using either. So
I think I got one claim,
but
nothing, like it's not a strike or anything.
Right.
But they've now advised so if you're a streamer, you should listen to this. If you have any clips, I actually turned off clips, so you can't clip anything.
I have to delete mine.
And I've deleted all past clips.
Yeah.
And VODs, I now like straight away as soon as it's finished, Viz downloads it.
Yeah.
And then we delete it.
Got you.
Because even if they mute it,
yeah,
it doesn't.
But you've also got clips now anyway, so it's like if they want to watch it, they go on clips.
Yeah, for sure. Which ultimately it might actually benefit me more.
Yeah.
But people have actually gone back and watched a lot of my old streams and
people
stuff
like watching
on
VODs.
Twitch.
Yeah.
So
You know what's next?
What?
Next is a channel Millimeter VODs where you post the entire
I did
VODs.
think about that.
A lot of streamers do that.
Yeah, but I feel like that's just too much, isn't it?
I started a channel.
Okay.
Let me show you real quick. I think it's really wholesome. So, every night, not much recently, but I usually open packs to my like Discord members and that. I was like, I should really record this. So I just made a channel called Pokerand where I let me show it you. Tag all stars. I just literally upload videos now of my oh god. There you go.
Is it just you opening it?
No talking, yeah, it's just me opening it.
And it's just the ones you do in the stream?
On Discord, yeah. So it's like private, yeah. So that, like if I don't post it, no one will ever see it. So it's kind of like, might as well make a video on it. So I guess it's mainly for anyone who wants to see like what those sets are like. Yeah. And just like chill and watch some pulls like in the background.
Damn, okay.
So I just did that. It's really easy. I just
some lo-fi beats as well.
Yeah. Although they're the ones that keep getting me claimed. So I've changed it now.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, just a little plug for new channels. But new channels is a wave, as you guys know. Yeah,
that's the thing. It's like I can post the same video on Clips and the same video on MM7 Games, and it'll normally do about the same.
Yeah.
But for one of them to have 4.5 mil subs and the other to have 600K, that's
crazy. This is what scares me about my Pokemon channel, because like any given day, YouTube can just decide, Pokemon's not trending anymore and take me off recommended.
Well, my thought is the fact that if I've got, for example, 4.5 million subs on that video goes out to 4.5 million people. But if a normal video gets 300K views,
right,
that click-through ratio is so low compared to a channel with 10K subs getting 10K views. That's 100%.
Yeah, true. So I get you.
It'll always push a new channel more.
Yeah.
But you have to just hope, I guess, that the audience care enough to watch it anyway.
Yeah, for sure.
Like realistically, your Pokemon one is doing enough anyway.
Yeah.
That people just want to see it.
Yeah.
So, I mean, Twitch is the way for me right now. I'm posting on all channels, but Twitch is
like the source of it.
Yeah, Twitch is my favorite.
Let's go.
It's more focus on Twitch and then try and post on the others rather than post on the others and try and get a stream.
Yeah, that's sick though. Fair play. Big up.
But the DMCA, just be careful if you're streaming on Twitch.
And more than that, like, what I would recommend is if you are a professional at this point, like if you, you don't have to be a big streamer, but if you are like someone who wants to maybe turn it into a career or like you earn a little bit of revenue, I would highly recommend going in and like getting a service where you can you pay a license each year and you get to use their music. Because then you do get access to like a really great, it's not sponsored. You get access to like a lot of music that's usable in your background, and you just pay like a yearly fee. Can be quite expensive, but you're then sorted.
I just feel like Twitch need to get a license.
They do. Well, they do work with Amazon Music, right? So surely there's something they can work out there.
Yeah.
It's just the labels. The labels are too greedy. Like, realistically, if someone uses my music in the background of their video, why would I care? Don't pay me. Just get exposure. Like, it's not like it's the focal point of the video. It doesn't matter.
So, I mean, they're not literally just putting your song on and then leaving the room and that's it.
Yeah, like a radio station, pay me. Or like an MTV, pay me.
Yeah.
But that's because they're showing my video. If you were there and you were like you were just playing my music video for no reason, I'm like, okay, right, at that point there, you're breaching copyright. If you're playing
that's champions, opening packs.
Yeah.
For example, now, if you open packs on FIFA, for anyone out there who opens packs on FIFA on stream, you have to turn the music off in game.
Yeah.
Because the game sounds, the game music is copyrighted.
Yeah.
And it's like, how is that? How does that work?
You know, in one gen of Pokemon, there's a Z move by a certain Pokemon. I'm not sure which one it was, but it would get your videos claimed.
Mad.
So if you used a certain move, it would claim your videos. So either you don't use that move or you have to just clip it out at the end.
Growlithe used copyright.
yeah, literally like that, yeah. It just sort of, at the end of the day, I think just better to stay safe.
Yeah,
even I've got a license now. My Pokemon stream got claimed. 9 songs in it got claimed.
Damn.
So I'm just not making any revenue from that stream.
Damn.
Dead.
But yeah, it's still, I mean, the way I don't want to blow my own trumpet, but the way I do it in terms of you don't play music while you're playing something that might be a video. Download the VOD, delete the VOD, delete the clips.
Yeah.
And then upload it somewhere where people can find it. That to me is
true.
like a very good way of doing it, just because there's no real scare. And I mean, it's working out on both.
Yeah, true. Yeah, definitely.
Well, Yeah. Well, while we're speaking of, as we were talking about Pokemon,
Yeah.
let's talk about Randolph doing a little box break.
Come on. Now, what I want to say is the whole meme of like, oh, Randolph went through the whole podcast without speaking about Pokemon. It's different now because that's like my main thing I'm doing.
Yeah.
It's like if we talk about like Sidemen.
Yeah, we talk about Sidemen Sunday.
Yeah, I'm gonna talk about Pokemon now.
I think it depends what you talk about though.
Yeah.
Because like, for example, you're doing a box break. This was your first box break, so it makes sense.
Yeah.
If we're talking about it every single week.
Oh no, for sure. I mean,
you're opening a normal pack. Compared to something incredible.
Sure.
Then it's a bit like, all right.
I mean it more in a sense of like, oh, if Simon's like, oh, what you doing? And I bring up Pokemon. It's like, well, what else am I going to talk about?
That's all he's been doing.
I can't not. I've been breathing, But yeah, the box break went sick, man. I was baffled with like how well it went, because. By the way, Simon put this in here. I didn't even put it in. I don't have to talk about it.
No, do it.
Okay. Well, if you are, so the premise of these streams, so those who don't know, is if you did see what Logan did, it is very similar to that, but it's a bit annoying when people say, "Oh, you do what Logan did," because I was planning to do this before this Logan thing even happened. Even on this podcast, you'll have heard me talking about it. It's been a thing, on YouTube for a while. Pokerev as well, one of the big guys who's been doing that. Shout out to Pokerev. He actually got a pack from mine. So pretty much what it is you get a box, for example, and then I'll sell the boxes, or I'll sell the packs within the box on my website. You'll get a pack and I'll open it live on camera. You'll see what you get live on camera, and then I'll mail you the pack, the cards, and you get a shout out as well. So it's a really fun way of creating content for everyone involved as well, because I get a video out of it, get a bit of profit as well on the box, like sourcing the box, selling the packs. You guys get to watch me first and foremost open your pack, which is really exciting, with 20,000 people or whatever.
20,000.
Yeah, we'll get
onto that.
We'll get onto that. So you get to watch it like a community thing, and then also you get the card anyway as well, and it's just fun all around. Get a bit of a shout out as well if you need to get something.
So obviously I'm going to be biased here because it's Randolph.
Yeah.
But Randolph didn't charge extortionate amounts.
Nah.
Like
it was more than a pack you could find on eBay, but there's many different things behind it. Like I have to add VAT, for example. I have to add 20%. But yeah.
Well, the ones on eBay as well, you don't know if you can trust because
you don't know if they're weighed or not.
Yeah.
People, for the old packs, guys, people weigh them. So what that means is you put on a scale, a drug or jewelry scale, and it'll tell you like very, very small, but you can see if it weighs more. If you've got two packs, one's light, one's heavy, you know which one's going to have a holo in it because you can weigh it. A holo is a shiny Pokemon with a holographic foil on it. So you know it's going to have something good in it. People sell unweighed packs on eBay, but you don't know if it's unweighed. They may have not weighed it, but it doesn't mean that someone else hasn't when they bought it off them back in the past. So the best way to do it is by me getting a box, showing you on camera that I'm breaking a seal. You can see me open the packs, put them out, and then start opening them straight away. You know I've not weighed it. You can't see me weigh it, etc., because I've literally shown you everything on the camera. Just a really good way and safe way of doing it. And obviously, you guys see me how much I love Pokemon, so it's a good trusted source as well. So if you see someone doing this, it's a great way to know that you're buying a complete unweighed pack. So
yeah. So we were actually filming this week's Sidemen Sunday.
Yeah, everyone's gutted, weren't they? Because you didn't know at the time.
No, he tells us, we're doing it Saturday.
2 p.m.
I know Josh started getting gassed in the chat. I was like, Josh, you've realised we're filming that day.
Yeah.
So we'll talk about that filming next week because it's a very good video.
Come on.
Very funny.
Come on.
But we're all sat there.
Yeah.
So it's a studio video.
Yeah.
Not a game show before people start getting angry. But we're all sat on this sofa and we're literally about to start filming. And I think me, Harry, Ethan, and Josh all have the live stream open.
Oh, sick.
Just watching it. And then eventually we're like, okay, why are we watching 4? Just
watch one.
Yeah, I don't want to hear the same thing 4 times.
Yeah.
So we film a little bit and then we open the stream again and we're like, has anyone like reversed a bit? Okay. Randolph hasn't texted us, so we haven't had ours yet.
Yeah.
And then eventually there's one bit where we're just about to start recording and I get a text. And it's you saying, Simon. And we're like, okay, hold on.
Watch it, yeah, that's sick, man. I'm glad you guys are watching. That's jokes.
So we saw my pack.
Yeah.
We saw Alier's pack.
Yeah, big up. You got a hollow.
We didn't see Josh's.
Okay.
Didn't see Ethan's.
Mm-hmm.
We saw Freezy's.
Yeah, Freezy was right after yours, I think.
Yeah, we rewound it. Who else opened?
It was out of like the people we know. It was you, Freezy, Lux.
We didn't see Lux's.
Yeah.
So we were kind of just, hoping that you text us with really good news. Basically.
Yeah.
But yeah, 20k viewers pretty much the whole time.
Yeah.
I'd say you averaged 18 to 19.
Yeah, I'm not sure the actual number.
Yeah.
But it was mad. Like I scheduled it like half an hour before, and I was actually late to scheduling it. In my mind, I would have had it up for like 2 days just waiting for it to go live.
Yeah.
But I ended up not having a thumbnail ready, etc. So I put it up half an hour before, and I was panicking. Like I didn't eat anything, so I was like eating toast, like trying to like get the sleeves ready, get everything prepared. And then I just saw the number. It was like 500. I was like, bro. I usually get 500 when I stream. So I was like, the fact that it's on like 500 waiting, that's sick. And then it was like 1,000. I was like, what the hell? And then went live. And then I was like doing the intro, and then someone was like, "Oh, you're on 20K." I was like, "What?" I saw the number. I was like, "20K." I was like, "What the hell? That's mental."
Yeah, that is
Huge.
That is huge.
Right, man.
But I mean, yeah, it's a thing definitely to do every week.
Yeah. So my goal always was to do this weekly. Even before the Logan thing happened, I was planning to do it every week, and I guess that just accelerated it and made me like go and get one quicker. So yeah, did jungle as well. The issue was, I think we did 2 boxes of jungle. So like,
I think you probably. I mean, it is your first one, so you do want to start with something like good, whereas one wouldn't have been as good.
Yeah. Well,
and you also had
fair,
20K viewers. You might not get 20K viewers next time.
Yeah.
Like your first one might be your biggest.
Yeah.
So it's better to have a longer one then.
Yeah, true. Well, I think it started dropping off. I thought it would go 20K, right? And I was definitely expecting it to like after like 10 minutes be like 8K. It just stayed on 20 for ages.
Yeah.
And even then it would go down to 19 and go back up. The one time it started dropping was when I did the second box. And then it started again. Because I think a lot of people were like, oh, it's over now. So they leave. And now I've got a second box.
Yeah.
And even then it was on still like 16, 17 throughout the entire, which I was thinking that's mad. And
that's one thing I thought
was
you were going to do was mix all the packs together.
Yeah.
Not just one box and then one box.
Yeah.
But it's better that you did one box because your second half of the stream could have had no hollows.
Yeah, exactly.
And that
yeah.
been so boring.
Yeah. And it's always nice to have like, if there's another one, then in the future, I may end up continue doing 2, but I do different tiers because obviously jungle was quite expensive. My next one's going to be even more expensive just because of what box it is. And it's looking like I'll do expensive ones going forward, but I want to also do cheaper ones. So I want to make sure everyone's got a chance of buying a pack. So what I may do in the future is either do 2 halves of one stream or do one on Saturday, one on Sunday. So do like a lower end one so everyone can get involved and maybe more packs. So I'll do like 6 boxes of modern cards. And then on Sunday, I'll do like a big first edition box.
Yeah, that'd work.
Yeah, so I'm going to look into it. But because I don't want to alienate everyone, but also I do want to, especially now, I want to go big because the interest there.
That's the thing. People are always going to complain about prices because
yeah,
ultimately, like Logan's one, he like openly said he paid
200K for the box.
But that was after all like charges and stuff, right? It was actually 150 he paid.
No, he paid 200, yeah.
Okay, so
he had to
200.
pay, yeah.
Then he's charging 11K and you can literally work out it's effectively 35 packs.
Yeah.
So he's earning almost 400K.
Yeah. What I realize now that obviously in my instance, and I'm assuming his as well, I got to pay like sales tax on that, like VAT. So I get already 20% less. Then you've got like the time it takes me to actually go and find a box. I'm driving like across the country to get these boxes, or getting a cab like 2 hours away to get these boxes. So it's like a lot of time taken out of my time before the stream even starts. Then it's like a 4-hour stream. Then it's like picking and packing afterwards to get it sent out, shipping costs. So I'm not complaining. I'm like super grateful to be able to open these boxes and even make a bit on top of it. But like before, I was really nervous about actually making a profit. Like I was saying to Simon and Josh, and everyone's like, surely I can't do this. And then now I'm like, okay, I think there does have to be a premium for like my time.
Yeah, I mean, you're still not like the price you're charging is not extortionate amounts.
Oh no, yeah,
like,
yeah.
For me, for example, I don't know where I'd even source a jungle box from.
Yeah,
I can look on eBay, but the price I'm going to pay for that is going to be way more.
Yeah,
than I could go buy a single pack off eBay.
Yeah,
but the likelihood is I'll either get scammed, it'll be weighed, and it's guaranteed not to be a hollow, or maybe I get lucky and I get one.
Yeah. So first of all, you got like the safety of it, like buying it from me unweighed, knowing that I'll treat it well and everything, and also like it is an event which I didn't realize at the start. Like people want it. Like the jungle pack sold out in like 30 seconds, so there's demand. People want to watch me open a pack for them. I would want to do it. Like I would buy a pack. Oh, I did off Logan.
I mean, as soon as Logan started, we had like 18 people in the call, and as soon as it started, and I realized, oh my god, like Lachlan has a pack, Randy has a pack. I was sat there thinking, I want a pack.
We should got a pack, yeah.
And at this point, I haven't even opened the base set with you.
Yeah.
I'm thinking, like, I don't, there's a couple cards I like, but I don't really care that much. I just want a pack.
Yeah, for sure.
But that was $11,000, so it was a little bit different.
Yeah.
Whereas this pack was £250, and it's like it's not like the card is worth £2.
Yeah, but often like as well, the price of cards now as well. Like we pulled a Vaporeon. It's like 23 in the world in a PSA 10. This one looks super clean as well. Like got a solid chance of getting it. If someone gets that card, they've got like a like a $2,000 card right now, which in time could grow to like a lot more.
That's what I mean. Even the cards that say a normal Taurus.
Yeah.
Like
grade that in a 10, you're gonna get like 50 quid from it type thing.
Yeah, and then just hold it.
Yeah, exactly.
And give it 10 years.
Well, you got no hollows in your pack, but you got an Eevee and Pikachu.
Yeah.
And like I certainly think that those two, if you got a 10 or even a 9 in a year or so, like that would be worth the price you pay for the pack.
Don't do a guru.
No. It's 10k by Christmas. I'm not saying it will be. What I'm saying is like not only do you get like, for example, when I got my packs from Logan, I paid 11k for Logan to open my card, right? I got a decent pack considering the what I could have got. I got Pikachu, Squirtle, and Bulbasaur. I've sent these cards to get graded at PSA now. When I get them back, I won't sell them because I got them from Logan's stream.
Yeah.
And it's like a big event, and I'm going to remember where I got these cards from. Yeah. And at the same time, like obviously I'm the person who opened it, so I'm not trying to be big-headed, but someone now who is, say, a fan of me or my videos can now have a card that Randolph pulled for them forever. That's kind of sick, right?
Yeah.
That's really cool. So I've got to realize in my head, it's not just, they're not buying a pack from me, they're buying like the whole event as well. So that's why my price will be, included, that'll be included in it. And so I'll say as well, this Saturday, I'm trying to do base. I'm trying to do base set.
Which is the one we opened together.
Yeah.
Well.
So I bought this box, really expensive box, to break, but I got it in my hands and I was like, I don't want to open it, I want to keep it. So I'm like, if I do sell these packs, I'm going to have to charge an amount that I'm happy with to open it. Because otherwise I'll keep it for like 3 years and it'll be worth way more anyway. Like, you know what I'm saying? So the price I'm charging now, like Jungle now, the packs are like $250 going for an eBay clear. So it's like, it's really hard to price these packs, but I'm always going to try and do it in as fair as I can.
Yeah.
Like Logan did go ridiculous amount, but it's Logan Paul. You get a massive shout out. Look what happened to my channel on the back of that.
That's the thing. When I say Logan charged like that amount, you are also getting a shout out on Logan Paul's channel, which is huge.
Massive
on
platform.
A stream that had
250k,
250,000 people. Like that's actually worth it. Like you, for example, could have got nothing in that pack.
Yeah.
And I would say that was still definitely worth you buying it.
Yeah, and not only just because of the exposure, but I had so much fun. Like, it was jokes. Like all of us sat in VC, like, oh, what we're gonna get? Yeah. Oh, computer search or whatever. Then let's have it. It was just fun. And this thing is as well, 11k for a first edition pack now is a good price.
Yeah,
it's gone up. So it's like it's really hard to price, but I mean, those who buy will know what they're getting. Those who complain they're not going to buy a pack anyway.
Yeah, they're not the ones who they'll want like a base set pack for 50 quid.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
like Randolph can't do that.
No, it just doesn't exist. No one can do that. You can't get it from the shop. You got to remember these are 20-year-old boxes. Like it's crazy.
When we had that base set, we both picked it up and thought maybe we shouldn't open this.
Yeah,
and that wasn't even a pristine box. Like it was a very good condition, but it wasn't like perfect.
Yeah, one corner was a little bit off, which is what we wanted. When I talked to the seller, he had like quite a few of them, and I was like, "Don't give us your best one, obviously, because we're going to open it.
Yeah,
keep your good one sealed."
Whereas the one you've got now is perfect.
So nice.
So it's I can completely understand you not opening it.
Yeah. So well, hopefully by the time this goes out, I'll have announced the packs anyway. But what I'm trying to do is trying to get another base box to keep, one to open. It'll cost a lot of money, but I don't want to be in the future being like, oh, look at base set, it's like 50k now, and not that I've lost the money, I've not got one.
You can't have one.
Yeah, like because then like every time it goes up in price, it's more of a chance that I'm not gonna be able to have it.
Yeah.
So I want to own it now and just look at it and think, right. And also now we've opened one, I don't have the desire to open it.
Yeah,
do you know what I mean? Because we've done that, and I can scratch it off at least. I would have to open it again, but it's like at least we've
Yeah, we've done that.
Yeah.
Like I still want to open a jungle box now.
Yeah.
Because I've watched you open it, but I haven't opened it.
Exactly. Yeah.
I'd still watch you open another one, but I want to open one as well.
I get you. Yeah, for sure. So it's like that's why 3 years ago I could have had a chance to pick up like endless base boxes, but I never did because I knew I would open it, and I knew it was something I shouldn't have done. But looking back, I should have done it.
You should have. Yeah, you really should have.
Stocked up like 10 Charizards. But now it was sick. Thanks to everyone who supported me on it as well. And what I liked about it as well is that like, see how like say the Logan pack was like Logan Paul. And same when we did our box, it's like me and Miniman to say. A lot of people are like, oh, it's just doing well because it's like Sidemen on it and stuff. But this is just me on my own, just opening the box. So I was like, oh, I've actually done something on my own. 100%. So I was like gassed. And then that's why I started the channel in the first place, because I was like, obviously just on the back of the album with JJ, it's like we did work hard on the album, and it wouldn't have happened with me without we both like play our part in the album, but it just happens that he's like a massive name. And then obviously like me doing videos with you as well. I've known you for a long time, even when you was doing the Gold Cup. So I'm not here to like get
the Gold Cup.
Yeah, I'm not here to get views off you, but it does seem like that for a lot of people.
It's always going to seem like that though. Everyone's always going to complain about that kind of stuff, or like use it as ammunition against you.
Yeah.
When ultimately it's the same as like me and JJ still. It's like I live with it.
Yeah.
The easiest person for me to film with is the person I live with or my girlfriend.
Yeah.
But both of them happen to be very clickbait.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly.
That's how it is.
Like the podcast as well. Like obviously we did a podcast because we're just mates as well.
Yeah.
So it is what it is. But like as much as I didn't want to, I would always let them get to me in them comments. So that's why I did the Pokémon to like have something that I can just put my time into that's not related to anything else. And now it's doing really well. So I'm actually like gassed. Like I stuck with it. Because also if I stop, like say also what I'd have broken my heart, right, is say I've always wanted to make a Pokemon channel. I mean I did 3 years ago, but I never posted on it. But say if I always wanted to do Pokemon, and imagine I started now, like when it's popping, it would seem like I'm just here for the hype. And it would break my heart. Like, oh, no one knows me as like the Pokemon guy, even though I'm interested in it. So the fact that I've done it for a year, like shows people I'm not here just for like the fame or like the views. I'm literally.
Well, that's what I mean. Like I have started opening them a little. Well, not. I mean, I've opened one set so far.
Yeah.
I've bought a few cards.
Yeah.
It is kind of for the hype, like, but at the same time, I did really like Pokemon cards when I was younger.
Yeah,
so
but it's like
I'm just getting like that last. I'm just getting like another breath of that kind of thing. Whereas I'm not going to throw myself into it. I might do a pack opening at one point.
You should do that.
It might be a random pack opening. That's it. I'm not going to open a Pokemon shop.
Yeah.
I'm not going to make a Pokemon channel.
Yeah.
I'm not.
Yeah.
It's.
Yeah, no, but I'm excited to watch your content, man. It's fun. Like what I like about it as well is like what Logan did, and I'm very thankful of him doing this, is it actually showed a lot of people that it's not just like for kids or just like for nerds or anything like that. It's actually like a really fun thing to do.
Not according to the baby.
What did he say?
You not see his tweet?
No.
Oh, okay.
What did he say? Pokemon's for nerds.
He just said, what is it?
I guess my point is a lot of people would be like JJ, right? JJ would before be like, why are you making a Pokemon channel? Like, what the hell is this all about? And now he's like congratulating me. He's like, oh, what are you even doing music for? Don't like just focus on Pokemon, don't do music. I'm like, what? How many times have you told me not to do like Pokemon to do music?
You definitely do need to get back into music at some point, but you can't right now.
But I wasn't even happy, so it's like I can't make music. I'm not happy. Like you can make music. You're happy.
For sure.
Yeah,
yeah, you can make sad music.
Yeah.
But
you got to be in the right mindset.
I know that you actually do love music.
Yeah.
So you need to get back into it, but you need your Pokemon channel to be solidified.
Yeah.
Because right now you're just on a come up.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like as soon as it can get to that point where it's just like, okay,
maintain.
cool. Now I've solidified myself. Like you have solidified yourself already as like, especially the UK, like the Pokemon guy.
Yeah, for sure. Got to still keep going.
Yeah. Like this box break, for example, is even bigger because it's like, okay, there's Pokemon channels in the UK.
Yeah.
But I mean, you've got KSI and the Sidemen and TGF and blah blah Allier and
bro,
all of them. You've got them watching your channel.
Yeah, bro.
To
even
see what you pack.
Even like Face K messaged me like, bro, I tuned into the whole thing.
I was like, that's what I mean. You got random people that aren't really about your circle
into it,
just watching.
I definitely think I've found my like calling on YouTube.
Yeah,
because even before, like I did music, but like everyone does music on YouTube. Like it's just what you do.
It's just so.
I never had like an identity. Like my main channel, I was like, even now, I'm like, what do I post it? Like, do I post challenges on music? No, because I don't enjoy doing them. Do I post like reactions? That's fine, yeah, but I can't. I don't want to be that guy just as reactions, you know.
Yeah.
So I'm like, now Pokemon is like my thing that I can delve my time into, and I'm really enjoying it, and I'm really passionate about it as well. So
he tweeted. Someone tweeted, made my own custom Pokemon cards.
Okay.
And they're just like, I don't know. They're just kind of, I don't know if they're painted or what. But he quote tweeted it or screenshotted it and put, better switch your life and quit playing with them pussy ass Pokemon cards.
Oh, God. I'm going to do a baby diss track.
Well, the Donny actually replied and said, better switch your flow.
Oh, go on, Donny.
But yeah, that's I don't think the baby likes Pokemon cards.
Damn, what I hate it, bro. Well, I don't like our music. I do actually. I really like it.
It's actually
I really like his music. He's a legend.
But fuck your Pokemon hate.
Yeah. But speaking about switching up the flow,
yeah.
Come on.
See why I brought up the baby now.
Got you. I thought I was being smart, but you were already one step ahead of me. Jake Paul and KSI both released new songs. What a surprise!
So you've said this on the podcast before.
Yeah.
Randolph thinks that there's like some correlation between every time JJ releases a song, Jake Paul seems to. And it can't really be the other way around because JJ does announce his songs quite a way away.
Yeah. Well, it's because the first two literally both came out on the day JJ dropped his.
Yeah.
And Jake Paul didn't announce he was going to do it. He just dropped it. However, we've done a bit of research on this one, and
he released it a week earlier on Spotify.
Yeah. And now a lyric video 2 days before JJ's.
Yeah.
So I don't think I think it's just a coincidence.
I feel like JJ was meant to release a music video this last Friday.
He did announce.
He did the one I'm talking about.
No.
The one he showed us in the chat.
They couldn't put. Oh.
Yeah.
He's redone it.
Yeah.
Got you.
But I remember he said he was going to post. He was like, "Oh, get ready for this."
Yeah.
So how long ago did he release Loose?
A while ago now, like a month or so.
Yeah.
That's when Jake Paul's song came out. That's when he's 23.
Was it?
Yeah, same day.
Okay, let me look when it came out.
The plot thickens, but if it's not, on purpose, it's very, very like coincidental.
It is.
It's cool though. I'll take it. 2 reactions in one.
It was a month ago.
Come on.
Yeah, it was a month ago. I just saw the top comment was whenever KSI wears glasses, he's going to put on an accent.
God damn it. It's true though.
But I've always thought, like Jake Paul's last 2 songs, I've thought they seem ghostwritten. Not they are, but based on like evidence that people have come forward with and stuff like that, it seems like there's a chance. But they've been decent.
Yeah, fresh out
very
London,
similar.
23. I like them. I've got to be honest. I do like them both.
But they are very similar.
Yeah, of course.
Then he's released this new one. It's called Dummy.
Yeah.
It's
really bad.
It ain't it, Chief.
Yeah, it's bad. I don't like it.
And Randolph really likes the other ones.
And I do actually really like them. I think the only thing holding me back is that fact that it's Jake Paul. I honestly think they're sick.
This one, all the comments are, you can tell Jake actually wrote this.
Yeah. He shouldn't have switched it up. He should continue making songs like that every single day of his life.
But I think this one still is, it's the similar style, but then he's gone thrown in 6ix9ine.
Yeah, his flow wasn't great. Lyrics weren't great. I do like the beat though. I actually still like the beat because obviously, what's the feature on it?
TV Gucci.
Yeah, I actually really like his verse.
It's called?
That's a weird name, isn't it?
It is. He's signed to OVO, I think.
Jeez, but I really like his verse. So it shows the beat's not the issue. But to be fair though, against sometimes you miss. Right?
TV Gucci, yeah.
Sometimes you miss. Like Jake Paul, his previous 2 songs were decent. This one was not. Maybe next time he'll bounce back.
Yeah, it is.
People make bad songs, and also you got to remember they have to experiment as well.
Yeah, for sure. It's just it is a weird one because you listen to it and you hear Jake Paul's first verse and then chorus.
Yeah,
and you think I didn't really like the beat, but then I heard TV Gucci on it and I was like, oh, actually this beat's kind of good.
Yeah, now you can hear someone who can flow on it.
Now you've heard someone sicker on it.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's going to release a music video for it or if he's just going to, chuck out.
It could have been like a tester, couldn't it?
Yeah. In which case, it could just be literally a throwaway. Almost,
yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
they could have seen JJ posting and been like, "Crap, we've not got one ready. Quick!"
Our lyric video.
Yeah.
Get to the studio quick.
But
yeah. I mean, it's not the best.
No.
It's definitely not 23 or Fresh Out of London.
Nah.
And the fact he didn't release a video with it either, I don't think it's going to hit the same regardless.
No. Did well though, 2 mil already. Seems pretty solid.
Let me look.
In a couple of days.
So it's on 2.4 in 5 days.
Yeah.
On Spotify, I feel like he doesn't get that many.
Not compared to JJ, but JJ has been smashing it.
260k.
How many was 23 on?
23 is now on 3.2.
That's solid.
And Fresh Out of London is actually on 10.4.
Ooh.
Yeah. So JJ also released a song.
Yeah.
With Craig David.
Yeah, come on.
Who I've now met.
Let's go.
Flex.
I haven't.
Very nice.
Yeah, it seems like a type of guy too. He did reply to me though.
Did he?
You know when we were in Ibiza and he was performing?
Yeah.
I did a tweet or Instagram where I was like, "This is sick," and he replied to me.
Damn. Okay.
Didn't know. I think he's just the type of guy to reply to everyone.
Probably.
Yeah, but I was the lucky one.
Genuinely really nice.
Yeah.
He seems like it's weird though, isn't it? It's like he's someone that you listen to when you're a kid.
Yeah.
And he was already like a grown man.
Yeah.
But now we're older.
Yeah.
Now our friend is making a song with him.
Yeah.
And he's still a grown man, just a little bit hencher.
Yeah.
That's the only difference.
Yeah.
He doesn't even look old.
Hi, sir.
Honestly, so I met him a while ago.
Mm-hmm.
I was in my room, I was streaming, and I walk out of my room, and he's just there.
Here.
Yeah. I open the door and he's just there.
When you said a while ago, I think you meant back in the old house. I was like, why was it the old house?
No. But it was just so odd.
Yeah.
Because
were you in your pants?
I was just in shorts and like a hoodie.
Yeah.
And I walk out and the last you don't expect to just see Craig David in your flat.
No.
That's so odd.
No, although obviously when you saw it, you knew why. Because like, you know his song was coming.
Yeah. Like I do normally have like an insight into JJ.
So if you're around here, you never know who you're going to bump into actually. Because
it's
JJ.
so true. It's so true. But yeah, he normally lets us know like, oh, okay, who's he's going studio with or something like
Just
that.
come out and Snoop Dogg's on the toilet. Like, Snoop, what? Eminem's just cooking up some breakfast.
He's like, yo, you want some waffles?
Yeah.
But yeah, JJ's song came out.
There we go. Talk about this as well.
Very, very sick.
You know what? I didn't like it as much when I first heard it in the chat.
Same.
But now it's better. But to be fair, that was a demo. So like,
The original version.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can't say what it was, but I
Yeah.
definitely prefer this now. Like back then I was like, yeah, it ain't lighter.
Yeah.
I think that was the major response was it's not lighter.
Yeah. But it meant me. I think it's
now I don't know which one I prefer.
Yeah, me neither.
It all depends on my mood.
Yeah.
Because lighter is a different mood to.
Yeah. Laura says it at the stock room, like that's all she can hear, like playing on the radio.
Well, lighter.
Yeah. Literally, I can't get away from that song. No matter where you are, like you just it's so sick, like hearing JJ on the radio.
Well, JJ's video has 3.5 million views in 3 days.
Come on, JJ.
Which is mad.
Yeah.
And Spotify.
I saw your reaction hit a mill as well.
Yeah.
That's massive. Come on.
Mad. He has. How much is it on? 2.2 already.
Jake Paul.
No.
Oh, Spotify.
For JJ's song.
JJ's Spotify is built differently.
2.2. Damn. Honestly, so as I said, I know like I hear a lot of like what he's working on or you know, artists he's working with.
2.8 real time.
Damn.
So more than Jake Paul. He's got more than Jake Paul has, and it's not updated yet.
Jake Paul's on Spotify.
Yeah, so I'm saying Jake
Paul's on Spotify has 240k.
Yeah. So I'm saying the difference between JJ on Spotify and what it truly is more than Jake Paul's entire song.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
So yeah, we hear of like artists he's working with or future songs that he's working on, and it is literally just like I don't know when it stops.
Yeah.
He's actually just gone.
Yeah, he's gone. Yeah, in my reaction, I was literally saying like every single time we do a reaction, I'm always like, oh, JJ's smashing it, man. He's going clear. And every time it just goes up a notch.
What I've heard is next. So my favorite song on this album that he's just released.
Yeah.
There's a couple, but I think my favorite is actually What You've Been On, which is the first song. It's like an intro song. On his next album, I've heard a couple, and I already love the intro song.
Yeah, I think I know which one that is.
And I'm literally just there like, I think this might be my favorite song already.
Yeah. I won't say it just in case, but
yeah.
I think I know what you're on.
Yeah. But it's going to carry on growing. He's going to carry on getting bigger.
Yeah.
I'll wait for the day he leaves the Sidemen.
Yeah. nah. The thing is, what I like is that he's really humble still.
Yeah.
Like,
sure.
And I
he
think,
might seem arrogant on camera, but it's he does it on purpose. Just
I think if this was spaced KSI, that era, I think he would have been like very.
He could have gone
very cocky. Yeah.
I think
like the Overwatch pants stage.
Yeah. Or
the white t-shirt stage where he always used to hold it down and like have there's point. I mean, he will say that
the penthouse flat.
Yeah, that KSI. Days, but he'll admit as well that that's where he's got like first started getting like crazy amounts of money. First starting to get like fame, serious fame, and then like now he's like kind of like learned and grown a lot, and then he can handle it a lot better.
I mean, we will all say how much he's helped us every day of the week.
Yeah,
but I think us like the Sidemen, for example, shit on him more than anyone.
Yeah.
And I think that's helped.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, the people around him he could have
taken off because of it.
But I think the reason that he helps us the reason why we're always like actually there for him properly is because like he's done so much for us when he didn't have to. So everyone's got respect for him. So we would never let him do anything stupid. Yeah. So we're always gonna like call him up on his shit.
Because I feel like this is gonna. I don't know how to phrase it. Screw it. Americans would have changed it.
Yeah.
Like I've been to a couple of American YouTube households.
Yeah.
Where if you're the big dog, like you are treated like a king.
To be fair, there are some in London as well. Like there were a few people he was knocking around with that were not good.
Oh yeah, 100%.
So I guess it just depends what type of circle. But in America, especially LA, it seems like there's a lot of people. I mean, everyone's moving out of LA now. You've seen it. No. Joe Rogan's just dipped.
Really?
He's just he's in Texas now. Yeah, true. He doesn't need to be in LA, but yeah, he's in Texas now.
That's quite mad though. That is quite weird because his podcast is
guests.
Yeah,
they got to fly out.
Although that's a huge opportunity for anyone.
Yeah, you got to fly out now.
Bro, he could just go take my private jet.
Yeah. See, Kanye, you just got Kanye on his podcast.
Yeah,
we're not working hard enough, bro.
I'm not gonna lie. I don't watch any Joe Rogan podcasts, but I might watch that one.
Yeah, I do watch. I've not watched them recently, but when I used to drive to the Sidemen house, perfect time for a Joe Rogan podcast. So I do, but I haven't anymore because I don't anymore because not much time. But I will watch this one.
Yeah, I think
I'm gonna be glued to it.
Yeah. We definitely need to start getting some more guests.
Well, it's just been a weird year, man. Like you gotta remember, like we spent like 14 weeks straight on Discord.
Yeah, true.
We could have got guests in that as well, but it was really a weird time.
I also don't, because at that point we hadn't really had guests. Like we'd had JJ. I think at that point we'd had Toby and SX.
Yeah. We've both said that we didn't want to get guests on that we could get in the studio on Discord. So like, say if we got Talia on Discord, it's just dead. Yeah, whereas like we should have been getting like Lachlan or anyone who's like, wider, who can't come on Discord, which you still can do that. But what I'll say is before we end it,
okay,
we're going to do that one thing.
Okay.
We've got a random topic generator. So it can be quite difficult to think of things to talk about on the podcast.
Smash.
That are relevant.
Glass Smash.
Oh, I think you meant just like Smash Brothers, like the game. I was like,
why would I talk about Smash Brothers?
Yeah, that's why I was confused.
Okay.
So we've got literally a random topic generator and conversation starter. I'm going to click generate and we're going to go, that one's going to be the one, right? We'll do it every week.
Okay.
No matter what.
Okay.
Unless it's completely stinky.
I was going to say, this could be very stinky.
But we'll try our hardest to continue, okay? Ready? Generate. What restaurant do you eat at the most? That's a good one because we can count Deliveroo.
I'd go Nando's.
Really?
Yeah, I think Nando's is my most gone to because I think I go there and obviously order in.
Oh yeah, you still count that.
Yeah. So I would go with that. I think if we're talking in our lives though, I think I'd probably end up at McDonald's.
McDonald's probably is for everyone, but let's not count that. Okay. Sorry. Let's not count that unless it is what you've been eating right now.
No. Okay. I literally, the ones I eat the most, I had a Pizza Hut with you.
Yeah.
I actually really like Pizza Hut.
That was good. Yeah, it was good. We had a good time.
I have Wingstop, Nando's, and then there's like an Italian place near me.
Okay.
Just like, it's one of them places where I don't even know if it's good, but I love it. Like if I give it to you and you can be like, this is very average.
Can you remember how much we used to eat of the restaurant, the Italian restaurant, when you first moved here? Not that one, but a different one.
I don't remember what restaurant.
Vats.
Oh, yeah.
We used to eat so much of that, didn't we?
Bro.
Like I literally used to come like every day almost.
Yeah.
We'd eat every day.
Yeah.
And then even SX came around and like, he can't eat pasta because it like fucks with him. He just ate it. He's like, I like it so much, I'm just going to eat it and just face the consequence.
What would you go?
Well, so I don't have Nando's on my, in range, so I can't have that, but I would love that. Recently, I've literally been addicted to McDonald's.
That's bad.
I know. Bro, but quarter pounder with cheese.
Oh.
Double quarter pounder. So Laura will tell you, whenever I go to McDonald's, I never ever get burgers. I'll get a chicken sandwich, like I'll get like a chicken burger.
Okay, that's
or I'll get chicken selects or chicken nuggets.
Okay.
I'll never get burgers. I hate McDonald's burgers. But then I had a double quarter pounder recently, and I was like, oh my God, this is amazing.
See, when I think of McDonald's, I think the same thing. I'll get either nuggets or a mayo chicken.
Yeah.
Depending on how hungry I am, mayo chicken or a chicken legend.
Yeah. Yeah.
Those are the three things I always order. But if you ever talk to me about McDonald's, like right now, for example, I remember the last time I had a quarter pounder with cheese.
Should order one, bro.
I want one so bad. But I never, I will then go, okay, I'm going to order a McDonald's. Go mayo chicken.
Yeah.
Be safe. Like I actually got McDonald's bought for me the other day for free.
Jeez.
Shout out those Donnies that yeah.
Shout out Donnies.
It was after the Among Us
Video.
shoot. Me and JJ Toby dropped us off at the station. There was a McDonald's. It was closed, but the drive-thru was open.
Yeah.
And we were standing there thinking they won't let us order just walking through. Car pulls up. Oh my God, it's KSI Mini now. Oh, you guys go to McDonald's? And we're like, I don't think we can. They were like, let us buy it for you.
That's sick.
And then we literally said like,
did you get in?
We didn't get in the car.
Yeah,
there was a full car.
Okay.
And also COVID.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, they actually paid for it. And
That's
we said
sick.
like, his 10, 20 quid or whatever it is. But they were just really nice.
That's sick, man. Shout out to them, lot.
But yeah, again, mayo chicken.
Yeah.
Didn't even like it that much.
You gotta go back to a quarter pounder, bro. Because I've been like, obviously Laura's been working at the unit, so I've been editing like my own videos. So I've just been like not had time for anything. So I've been like order something quick. So like first thing that pops into your head is like, oh, McDonald's. Or I go on Deliveroo and the first thing that pops up is just Shake Shack. I'm like, oh, well, it's like it says 10 minutes. I'm like, I can't really argue with that. You know what I'm gonna get? I'm gonna get what Ethan's got. I think. Yeah, you got me. I'm gonna get what Ethan's got, where it's like a meal prep thing. So like you pay like. I'll get 2. Well, I think he gets this every day, but I get 2 deliveries, like one on Sunday and Wednesday. It's like 4 meals, just microwave them, but it is like good food. Because for the issue I often have is like I got time and Laura's not there.
I know what you mean.
I don't cook. Usually Laura does, but she's not here. So like, I'm like, what do I actually do? Like I can't just eat toast all day, so I end up getting McDonald's. But
my issue with McDonald's is my favorite burger, I'll be honest, is Burger King. XL double cheeseburger.
Got you.
So if I ever think, I'm gonna go get a filthy burger,
You go,
I'd go get that.
Burger King, yeah.
But then, I don't know. Nando's you don't feel unhealthy eating though.
No, yeah. I can't get my Nando's from my place. So before I go today, I might order it here. But you know what I'm gonna get? I'm gonna get a wrap with lettuce.
Oh,
round it instead of the bread.
Oh,
maybe if I dare.
Can you do that?
Apparently, my mate says it's really good.
Damn.
Shout out Cal Shaw.
I actually take out the lettuce.
Yeah, well, I did that last time I was here and that was amazing.
Yeah.
But it's like, I can't, can I? In that sense.
No.
If I'm going to have lettuce of the wrap.
I want a chicken wrap, but I want lettuce instead of the wrap. And I don't want any lettuce. What do you want?
Just chicken.
Just chicken chunks.
Oh, you want wings? No. Make the wrap, then don't wrap it. That was good. We should do that again.
Okay.
What, right now or... I thought we should just do one every week.
Right, yeah, I'm down for one a week.
Okay.
One a week and it's got to be one we can elaborate on there.
Like that one?
Yeah.
I really want to see what the next one is.
Go on then.
But
I bet it's a stinker.
What was your favourite holiday? We can talk about that a lot.
Okay, we're not going to now
This is sick, man.
Okay.
Why have we got this only now? This is a cheat code to our podcast.
Okay, well, we will see you all next week. Hopefully we'll have a guest though.
Yeah.
So
true.
we have to kind of introduce them to the traditions.
Yeah.
If it's a Sidemen, a member of the Sidemen, I don't know if we'll talk about Sidemen Sunday. We might
Who's
briefly.
left? Ethan and Vic. And Josh.
So come on here.
Oh, Josh. We've got to get Josh
Harry.
on, man.
And
We Harry.
literally only had JJ and Toby.
Oh, right, yeah.
Yeah. But I
Wow,
don't think you'd
okay.
be able to get most of them on here.
Why?
I don't know.
Because I don't like it.
Yeah.
Josh always did.
I mean, Harry definitely won't want to do a podcast.
True.
Because Harry's nightmare is talking.
He's
for
so
an hour
nervous.
and a half.
Yeah. His hands, he'll actually be sweaty.
Yeah. And I don't want to force him to do it.
Yeah, no.
So,
Yeah.
Yeah, if we have a guest, I mean, we'll ask them what's good.
Mm-hmm.
Sidemen Sunday, we could briefly go over it.
Depends which one it was.
Yeah, and if they watched it or whatever as well.
Yeah.
Box break as well. We'll have some more random topics and topics catering towards the guest.
Yeah,
basically.
For sure.
So, that's it for today. Thank you guys for watching.
Yeah,
thank
you guys.
Make sure you all subscribe. We're trying to get 500k by Christmas.
We've got
minimum.
no ad. Should we just make our ad ourselves?
Yes. Well,
Go
we already
subscribe.
done it twice, innit? So.
Yeah, true. But
Yeah.
then different clips though.
Hashtag ad.
Yeah.
Go sponsor. Go subscribe to What's Good Podcast.
Yeah, just go. Bye. Yeah,
Bye.
see you later.